What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today we have war number 3 of season 45, and we're up against TCN. We have been off to a terrible start. We've lost our first 2 wars, so we're looking to bounce back against TCN, one of the well alliances, I should say. Compared to these guys, I find it ironic that people call me J-Will, even though I don't consider myself to be one. But these guys definitely are. So, today's team, we're going to bring in Quicksilver, who's going to be our heavy lifter. I think he has 7 out of the 8 fights that I took this war. We're bringing in a Wags for our own pre-fights. And we're bringing in Cap Infinity War. For one fight that Quicksilver actually could have took, but I was like, man, I'm taking every fight basically with Quicksilver. I might mess up. That's a lot of potions. So I took in like just an additional backup, so to speak. He does get his one fight, so it's fine. We're gonna be on path 1, and then we're gonna take on 4 mini bosses. Yeah. So first up, we have an ascended thing, which is really cool. It's going to be very tanky. We're going to take it with Quicksilver. He basically, if you stay close to him, he gets regeneration buffs. Doesn't matter. The reason why it doesn't matter is because we have a bunch of debuffs, and I run max despair. So all that healing means absolutely nothing. Basically, we want to get to our slow. So 300 momentum charges, and then we can just keep on attacking into thing as much as we want. I think I do slip up here. I have these fights sped up by almost 1.5 speed because there's so many, and this video would be like over 20 minutes long, so I'm not doing that. But anyway, yeah, I get to my special 2. I toss it off. I should have got to terminal velocity first to double the whiplashes, but it's fine. We use our striker to increase our combo, get to another special 2, toss that one off. Now he has 2 traumas on him. I don't detonate just yet. I think they expired on me, and he was in protection. So I was like, damn it, I messed up there. That would have been the KO shot, but I accidentally ended in a light attack instead of a medium to refresh him. So now we got to do it all over again. All good though. Just a little bit longer of a fight. I was never in any danger here. I mean, it is thing, but since we have the slow on, he's very simple to beat. And then I just do medium, light, medium into a special 1 with like 16 whiplashes, and he's dead. Okay, next fight we have a Longshot. He's going to be unblockable the entire fight basically. There will be points where he doesn't, but mainly he will. So I'm going to use a Wags here, and then I'm going to use Quicksilver. Now I'm going to parry. It's not going to cause a debuff, so he won't get the regen. When he regens, he goes unblockable. Then I'm going to throw off a 5-hit combo. He'll go unblockable into my special 1. That should give me enough momentum charges to get the slow on him because he is tactic. And that's exactly what I do, except for no, we're not there yet. So I'm backing up. I wait, I parry, and then I do it to get the debuff to be eaten, so that way it doesn't count on me. Now we're just gonna play the way I play him, which is bait out special 1s. I do mess up a little bit. I think it's because I'm nervous to take this fight. I know how to play Longshot. I fight mine all the time, but yeah, I just was nervous. So we don't play this optimally, but we do play it safe enough to win, obviously. But next time I'll be way more optimal at this fight. Now the fight's under control. I know his moveset now. I only want to bait out special 1s. I could do the special 2. I'm decent at the timing, but I'm more comfortable with baiting out the special 1. I also do fight him in AQ every single time we do that. I don't know how that did not chain that combo there, so that was another mistake, but it should have chained after my medium attack. Quicksilver saved me from that, which I knew he would. Go into the special 2 for game. But yeah, very ugly fight that did cost me, I think, 1 or 2, maybe 1 decent potion and a baby one. I'm not sure. But this is what I meant by making mistakes, because I knew there would be some mistakes made. And I didn't want to use too many potions, so yeah. So this Silk is a nothing burger, but we're going to take it with Cap Infinity War. I could have taken her with Quicksilver, but again, I want to kind of save him. So the way we're going to do this, and we still have that Power Start 1, which is what I started with on the last fight. by the way. So we're just gonna parry heavy our way to a special 2. Silk is not hard to fight. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, like parry up to the special 2, and then, you know, just kind of bait her specials and go back in. I mean, again, Silk is not hard, so I don't know what to say. I don't know the idea behind this besides diversity. I don't understand the idea at all. She's actually a attacker and not a defender, so yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, I fight her all the time in Battlegrounds, which this season, in my opinion, was absolutely terrible. Yeah, it was just bad. I mean, and I'm not just simply complaining about my performance, but yeah, the modders piled up. I don't know how many times I reported somebody to a Chorus FinTech or somebody like that, which was frustrating. But then, you know, it's so node specific. It wasn't good. But we're not gonna rant about that. Next, we have an Ascended Rentra. That is awesome. And I think he's getting a rework or something like that. But we're gonna go with Quicksilver. I do go with a combat regen. We don't actually proc dexterity anyway, so we're not gonna really gain any buffs here. So it's gonna be a straightforward fight. Basically, you want to get to your 300 momentum charges. Even if we didn't, when we knock him down, we'll put a slow on him. The same with Longshot, but Longshot was going to be unblockable, so that's kind of hard to do, to get your openings there to knock him down. But yeah, so he does get to a special 2, I think twice. That was my bad. I don't like for him to get to a special 2, especially when it's unblockable. I think I accidentally trigger it here, and this is going to be a long fight, man. These health pools are no joke. I do make a couple mistakes. Yeah, that's where I made my mistake. Now he's going to be unblockable special 2, and those did detonate, but obviously you see it didn't kill. Thank God that didn't crit. I do have max inequity on, and then yeah, we ran out of terminal velocity, so we got to get back on. And yeah, man, so I was like, wow. So this is what I meant by mistakes. I don't know why we were rooted there. I guess it was at 20 charges and it makes you root it. But this is where I start like, okay, let me slow down here. Let me get control of the fight here. We're not taking any damage from the ruptures. It doesn't matter because we're tactic. So that was fine. But yeah, I need to regain control of this fight. So I think I do a medium, light, medium, and just let him die. But yeah, more mistakes because the longer prolonged fights, but still all good. Next up, we got Deathstroke, my boy Deathstroke. And then we're going to go against his Wiccan here. I go for another combat regen because once again, I don't want to dump a bunch of potions into my my champion here. I think I've only used 2. It was off screen. But yeah, so we go for another combat regen. There's really nothing. This is a nothing burger fight. I do mess it up, backing myself into the corner. That's the one thing I don't like about Quicksilver, is I don't like to be in my corner. I'm very uncomfortable in my corner, but now that we have all those debuffs on him, we're not actually taking any of that incinerate damage, so that was good. I think I go late here. Yeah, so that was a late punish. I don't think I make another mistake, but yeah, that was a late punish. So as you see, we had the debuff on us, and we were using dexterity, but it didn't proc because it doesn't count as a buff. So this is actually just going to serve as willpower healing from here on. So Wiccan has a very low health pool by comparison to an Ascended thing and an Ascended Rentra. So we don't have a lot of time to make the mistakes that we did in those fights, so to speak. But we're just dexing to refresh our whiplash here. We're going to go into medium light. Well, we were going to go into it, but then they just detonated on him, and down he goes. So very simple fight. Next up, we have Man Thing. I think I will be using my... No, I don't. No, not yet. I didn't use it here. I ended up reading the nodes again just to calm myself down, make sure I'm good. We have all rank 5s or rank 2s or ascensions, guys. There is no rank 4s that I saw. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, so we're fighting all the big boys when you go against TCN, which is what you expect. So this is a hazard shift node and conflictor. I just parry again. I didn't want to use up my wags here because I needed it for my next 2 fights on Mini Island. So I get my momentum charges up. He is tactic. So once again, guess what? Once we knock him down, he gets the slow, so that unstoppable shenanigan stuff doesn't happen. He was being selfish there for a minute, but now the fight's completely under control. I don't actually think I mess up this fight at all. I think we finish relatively with a full yellow bar, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, here we go. Go for the special 2 for the knockdown. And now you see with the withers, they're actually reversing the power gain. So that's what we want in the conflictor. So every time we apply the debuff, he's losing power, which is keeping us very aggressive. Oh, I did accidentally make that mistake, but I think I heal that back. I'm fairly certain I do. We go for the special 2 here to double the whiplash charges. And I think we go for medium, light, medium. Oh, never mind. So we actually didn't heal up to full. We made that slight little mistake there. I think Quicksilver's timing is a little bit different when you intercept and when you use his dexterity. I'm still not accustomed to it just yet. So I will make a few mistakes trying to dex and timing and stuff like that. But okay, so now we have Mangog. We've taken this in War 1. We do have the Reed pre-fights thanks to my boy Assassin. And I put my second Wags pre-fight here just to give us extra damage and give us that parry. Now we want to knock down. You guys already know we're doing the same thing. He is tactic versus tactic, so it's the same thing as Rentra, same thing as Man Thing, same thing. So that's what we want to do. We never want to push him to 2 bars of power. That is a death sentence, so don't do that. Keep him at 1 bar of power. Dex him if you need to, because you'll get additional withers. And then just like Man Thing, when he's supposed to gain that power, he'll instead start losing power. So that's what you want to do. We already have him up to 46 charges. I think I detonate here after this combo. Never mind, it detonates on its own, but yeah. So very fast fight that time. And last fight, I've actually taken this in the off season. This is Ascended Dr. Doom. So this is my 3rd Ascended champion I'm fighting. And I took this in the off season with no boost, no nothing, with Quicksilver, just testing it out, and I knew this was going to be a great matchup. I soloed it without anything, so I'm not worried here, but I am using my Wags. And basically, again, it's the same concept as them losing power. You guys will notice he'll start losing power, and then I can get very aggressive, the same as Man Thing and the same as Mangog. Once we get everything lined up, I do have to bait out a special. I think it's a special 2. I think I do that, and I don't go fully for my actually I did go for it, but we got the slow when we dex it, applied the wither the first time, so that's what got eaten from Conflictor, thank God. So yeah, see that he almost had a bar power, now it's gone. And this is just going to be the fight. Conflictor is absolutely going to hurt him every single time. You guys see that? So I would argue that Quicksilver is an excellent counter to Mystic champions on this node, especially with high MD. I mean, look at that. He's not going to get to another special, I don't believe. I could be mistaken, but I don't think he gets to another special. I think I keep taking all his power away, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Oh, I did have to dex a special too. So that's my bad, but oh, and a special 1, that's fun. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I have no idea. Anyway, you see that the fight is well in hand, and that's 8 fights down, man. That is 8 fights down. Yeah, I mean, I made some mistakes, but not costly ones, thank God. I was able to get them done for the team. We unfortunately did lose 4-5. Which sucks. I know I put in a ton of work for the team. I know everyone did. And it's just unfortunate. But your boy actually did end up an MVP. So, yay me. And my boy, of course, in Zoom. Of course, is another YouTuber. I'm going to leave a link to his war for you guys. He will show you his 8 fights that he took, plus a full-time boss. So, head over to him. Show him some love. And I guess we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.